It's Keza Russell in the Sky Loves Go to Movies, and welcome back to another live broadcast. So firstly, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the quick Q&A questions. I haven't got many, so I'll do them all first and then I'll think of as we go along with this. So join me hopefully for the next hour while I've still got a bit of a cold and go ahead with my little Q&A and then we'll see what happens after that. So firstly, James DVD Collector 1974 asks, how's Tori? Easiest answer in the world. She's fine, she's doing well, she's top of the class. And I love her to bits. Need I say more? Question 2. If you could be killed by any slasher, who would you pick? Any slasher? Oh, that's a difficult question. But I would actually choose Leatherface because I'd love to be hung up on a meat hooker. Then meat hooks and then he can just slash me to death. So that's your answer for question 2. And your last question was, what horror film do you just hate? Oh, horror film do I just hate? Horror film do I just hate? I'm not too keen on Freddy vs Jason. And there's possibly another one, but I can't think of it right now, but I just thought that was more weaker, in my opinion. I know people like Freddy vs Jason, but I just found it weak. And then James Boss, who's my partner in crime with a load of other people from the Top 10 Thursday crew. His question was, what is your favourite Blu-ray in your collection? Well, if you would have asked what was your favourite DVD in your collection, bang, straight answer straight away, I would have told you it was the Guinea Pig series. But my favourite Blu-ray has to be, well, it's 2. I've got the special edition of Society and the special edition of Necromantic. I want to get the second one, but it's a little bit too pricey so far, so wait for it to reduce just a little bit and then get it. So they were the questions. So what else is happening? I haven't had the chance to send Laurie's parcel off, and it's understandable because of what's happening in Laurie's life at the moment. We all done a, sorry my nose is really runny, because of all what we done last night for her. So I hope all them messages that we done for you yesterday, I know that you'll greatly appreciate it, and just know that we're always going to be here for you no matter what. So yeah, your parcel, I'm hoping it's going to be sent on Tuesday with Stevens. And Ross, yes, I did get you your DVD. I wanted a copy, but I'll get Ross's first because I'm doing a trade with him, so that's why I bought him that. So my lips are a bit dry as well. And yeah, there's not much been happening in my world this week. other than I've spent a bit of time with my younger niece Chloe. Took her for a meal, and then I'm gonna hopefully spend some time with the girls again in the next few weeks, so it won't be too bad. I have a couple of new DVDs, so I'll be showing them off in a live up. It's not a live update; it'll be a normal update. And hopefully next week I'm gonna be doing another live broadcast, but this time, how can I say? I want to do a live broadcast where I can, like I done with the American guinea pig bouquet of guts and gore. I would like to do one with another really gory and nasty horror movie. I might do it with Aftermath, Genesis. So, like or possibly do it with another short film. And it's like do a live reaction / commentary / review on it. So that would be really exciting. So when I can do that, I'll be able to do that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Apologies for doing this a bit later than planned. I woke up this morning with a terrible pain in the shoulder, and I just couldn't move it at all. So I put some magic cream on it, and it's getting there. So it's not too bad now. I'm just trying to think of what else. I may do a. Oh yeah. I've got to let you in the little secret. If I haven't said this on another video, I'm going to say it now. As you guys know, I usually do a contest like once a year or something like that. And with this year becoming the wedding, I thought I'll do something a little bit different, but this time it's going to get sent out in October or November, well before my wedding. And what I'm going to do this year is only one winner will get it. It's not going to be like 2 or 3 people, it's just going to be one winner. It'll be done from probably Random.org or something like that, everybody's name that's sub to my channel will be entered. So if you're subscribing, get subbing, because it's going to be a great prize. You're going to have 12 items in the box. It can range from Funkos to soundtracks to Blu-rays to figures to anything that's going to be in that box. Anything that's horror related. There could be a purse for, even if it's like a guy that wins it, he could give it to his missus, or like soundtrack or something like that. But it's going to be 12 items to one winner, and I've got 3 items in it so far, so it's not going to be too bad. And it's a great prize. I mean, it's worth it for what I'm going to put in it. And I just hope whoever the lucky person is, that they just do one thing for me. They unbox it on camera. That's all I ask. Or at least show pictures of each item they got, and that'll make me happy. So we're almost 10 minutes down this video already. It's just hard to when you're doing this live broadcast on the last minute. It's just kind of difficult because you don't know what's going to happen. As like the WWE says, anything can happen. And it seriously can. Anything can happen. That's why I was gutted when I was doing the American Bouquet Got to Go commentary style. It wasn't like a commentary, but it was like something different, and I really enjoyed it. But what I try and do in sort of stuff like that is I try not to give things away to people that haven't seen it. And I just try and do as much spoiler free as I can. And that's how I like to have like the element of surprise, just in case, even though I'm telling you about it, you might not like it. So it's easy for me to do it spoiler free as much as I can, than to just tell everybody, oh, this happens in the movie, because the best thing that I was doing about it, I weren't exactly telling you what was going on. I was just saying that this is similar to, if you see Guinea Pig, Flowers of Flesh and Blood, it's really similar to that. It's not exactly the same. It's shot similar, but it's just really, really, it's got that ambience about it. It's really, really good, and big props to Eight, the Chosen One, for doing the film, and I hope he gets to carry on the series, because it'll be worth it. I don't even know what film I'm watching now. I just decided to put a film on, and it's kind of weird. It's not like a horror, but it's just weird. If you've heard the film How to Beat the High Cost of Living, if you've heard of it or seen it, let me know what it's about, because it's proper. I find it a bit weird, because it's not a horror. It's just a bit like, it's not mediocre. It's just, sometimes it's predictable and sometimes it isn't. It's just weird. Even though it's not a horror or nothing like that, it's just about these three women, and they've all had bad lives, and it's like the lottery, and something, I don't know what happens to them. I don't know whether they're going to try and sabotage the lottery or anything like that. So I think it's just a bit so. But don't forget, it did come out in 1980, so I've been watching 1980 films for the past 2 days. I watched the film last night. I think it was called Hex the Destroyer, but don't quote me on that. But it was one of the most weirdest, like, fantasy type movies I've ever seen in my life. It was absolutely crazy. And I watched quite a few last night, but I mean, if you do love your horror, 1980 was a great year for horror that come out, and I mean an absolute great year. You had Cannibal Holocaust, you had Zombie Holocaust, you had Halloween 2, which I think came out in 1980. You had a Friday the 13th one. You had, what was the other one? There was quite a few. And I mean, and a lot of them were, a couple of them were video nasties. Oh yeah, you had Don't Go in the House as well. And that's just to name a few. So hopefully, I'm gonna do another one of them like commentary style. So what I might do a normal broadcast one day this week, and then a commentary style one, just to mix it up. A following. Sorry, my phone keeps on being stupid emails. And then, because I feel better doing these ones, because I can just rabbit on for ages, and I can just talk about general things basically, and my feet. And I can just relax and just have the time to speak to the community, and if they want to join in, they can join in. If they don't have to, but you can always watch the repeat. Because what I do, I have this on live and then it just goes on my chat. So if you miss it, you can always watch it again. That's what I like about it. Whereas some people, they only just put theirs on live and they don't have it on repeat, which I don't really like. Because I just give a chance for people, if they do miss it, they can rewatch it again on my channel. And lately I found that when I've been doing these, I get more views doing these than I do with the others, with like generally any other video. So I've got really nothing else to say now, so I'm gonna log off now because there's nothing to do. And plus Peter's just coming, so I need to speak to him. So of course, stay gory, have unpleasant dreams, and I'll see you for the next broadcast. Ta-ta for now, bye.